Hey, MacDowin here. Today we are taking a look at Dark Bomber from McFarlane's Fortnite action figure line. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and please subscribe so you'll be notified of future videos. If you want to help the channel out and you play Fortnite, please feel free to add my creator code to your Epic account. It's MacDowin. Dark Bomber is a dark skin and part of the Lightning and Thunderstorm set. Released in Chapter 1 Season 6, this skin can be obtained from the in-game item shop for 1200 V-Bucks when available. Let's take a look first at the accessories and then the figure. She comes with a Thunder Crash harvesting tool, and this is very cool looking. Down here you have some spurs, gears, wheels of some sort. Be careful if you get this, because if you touch them, these are actually kind of pokey and they can hurt. The llama head is very neat. Got some really dark orange, evil looking eyes there. And the horns go from a dark black to a dark red. Very cool coloring. I love this gradient color down through this. Very nice. The dark bag back bling. This is very neat as well. It's a simple looking backpack bag, but when you flip it around, you can probably really see the sheen, the shine. It's a metallic purple, and in person it looks very, very neat. Even the image has a bit of a metallic look to it, and I can shine it or move it around. You can see the shine and the shimmer. Very cool. The images actually represented quite cool. I'll talk about this image in just a little bit when I talk about the figure, but yeah, very cool back bling. And for the weapon, there is a heavy shotgun. I like this style of gun, at least in the game and with Jazzwares, and I still like it here. It's nice that it's all black, and you can see the shells are red and yellow there. I don't know if what the gun really truly looks like in real life. I'm sure there's some more paint details that they could have done, but I think overall for what it is, it actually looks pretty nice. And you get a round figure stand with the word Fortnite and 2 pegs to stand the figure. Underneath there's nothing spectacular, but a cool little figure stand to display your figure. It's now time to take a look at the figure. There are 22 points of articulation, and the figure is about 7 inches tall. There are parts of this figure that are very cool, like this fabric right here on the inner leg is a metallic shiny paint, if you can see that as I move around. Even up here on the shoulders, it's a little bit darker, but it's a cool shine. Very, very cool looking figure. I'll point out her shirt here. The design of the evil dragon llama. Is this the like a llama corn, if I remember correctly? I don't remember. But anyway, there are less reds and oranges than in-game, if I remember correctly. This is a more of a darker red, purple, and kind of along the same lines of this back bling. There are not as many reds or oranges in it. It's more of a purple overall color. And her shirt here, and even down her leg, doesn't have glyphs painted on it. Not sure exactly why they chose not to do that, but, well, that's just how it is. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. This is a pretty amazing looking figure. I love these colors. I love the look. This is just a really nice looking figure. So we'll do this articulation thing here real quick. She really has no hindrance. She's a very slender figure, so there's a lot of movement here. The head rotates all over. It's on a ball joint. The neck is even on a bit of a joint. You can lean the neck forward and back. It's kind of cool. The arms have this ball butterfly joint in here, so you can move the arms up and down and back and forth. Then the arms rotate at the shoulders, have a hinge. There is a bicep rotation, double pin at the elbow, a ball joint on the wrist for rotation and hinge. The same for this other side over here. She can move at the torso just a little bit. I don't know how far you can maneuver the figure before it breaks. There is a nice ball joint at the waist. You can even get her to rotate at the waist. The legs work quite well. I'm very surprised at how well these legs work. The last few McFarlane figures of the Fortnite variety I've gotten, the legs have been a little bit difficult. But yeah, these legs move quite well. Double pin at the knee, ball joint at the ankle for hinge and rotation. And then finally, there is a joint at the toe. Mine seem to be a little bit stiff, so I don't think I can actually show you that. It's going to crack. I may have to put this figure in water, hot water, to loosen that up. But this figure is really, look at this. Let's take a look at the arm real quick. That's what you can expect from the elbow. Not just 90, but would that be 180, 90, 100? I don't know. She has got some tight elbow there. That's about what you can expect from the knee joint. So that's pretty good, I think. I think this figure is really pretty fully articulate here. It's very cool. Look around. I actually thought these were goggles for a long time. It wasn't until I started working on this video that I realized she had sunglasses up there. I'm not sure why I thought they were goggles, but yeah. But looking around, looking at this figure, it's a very nice figure. I picked this up at Ross. It was pretty cheap, 10 bucks. I don't know if you'll ever see this figure at Ross again. If you do, and you like McFarlane figures, and you don't have this figure, I'd say grab it, because this is a very nice looking figure. Very cool, if I can get her to stand. But it's a very cool looking figure. I've got a couple others here. The other McFarlane figures that I've done, we've got AIM right there. We'll kind of do an unofficial height comparison. So this is what she looks like next to these McFarlane figures right there. So this one's just a little bit shorter than AIM and Cuddle Team Leader. All right, so let's see how she looks with her accessories all armed up and ready to drop. I wasn't able to put the harvesting tool in the hand because it's really tight. I may need to warm it up with water first. She holds the weapon really well, has a trigger finger that will just barely make it into that hole. Adding this back bling to her back, it was a little tight at first, but once you got it in there, then it worked pretty well. I think overall this is a great looking figure to display. It's time for some comparisons. We got a couple shrimpy guys here, a G.I. Joe Classified figure on the right and a Jazzwares Fortnite on the left. A Star Wars Black Series on the right and a Marvel Legends on the left. A Jazzwares Halo on the right and a Lantern Predator on the left. A McFarlane DC Multiverse figure on the right and a Jazzwares Fortnite Brawlers figure on the left. Overall, I think this is a great looking figure, and if you have a collection of McFarlane Fortnite figures and you don't have this one, this will add something to your display, well, that you didn't have before. Only disappointing thing is her left hand here that just doesn't open up enough, and it may take some hot water to do that, to hold the harvesting tool and or be able to wrap the hand around the gun to hold it, well, with two hands. But anyway, yeah, thank you for stopping by and watching. What do you think about this figure? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, check out my AIM video in the lower left corner. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.